Happy Sunday, Stampers and Paper Crafters. This is Facebook Live number 364. My name is Joy Borwedge, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live in Burnsville, Minnesota, and I have been a demonstrator since August of 1999. I have a super fun card tonight. It's kind of easy, but a little elegant, and it could be sent to somebody for a birthday. That's the card I did tonight. It could be a winter celebration. It could be for a Christmas card. Tonight we're going to go happy birthday, but you can change the sentiment, and then it's a beautiful card, and you can send it to a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. And I'm going to put you down at the table in just a second. If you get motion sickness or anything like that, just look away, and I will let you know when I am done messing around with the camera. All right, so hold on. So hopefully everybody had a great weekend so far. Well, Sherry, I see you. All right, so I'm going to turn this down, and oh, it got stuck. There we go. All right, tighten this up. There we go. I think I got it on the first try. All right, so let's move this closer to me. All this fun stuff. Happy Sunday, Sherry. All right, let's straighten this out. Scooch in a little bit. Woo! That's a lot. Scooched in a lot. All right, there is the light on its subject. All right, so again, my name is Joy Borwedge. I have an Instagram page at Stampin' for Joy. My online store is stampinforjoy.stampinup.net. You can use the host code when your order is under $150. That is YANXMXHU. Now, I did not pick that. So, the computer did. So that automatically came that way. So hopefully you typed that in right. And then penguinz33@outlook.com is my email address. So if you do not have a demonstrator that you're working with, you can request the annual catalog or the holiday mini catalog. We're actually going to be using something out of the holiday mini catalog called the Nests of Winter. And this is a very sweet. I love it. I mean, this collection of products is absolutely wonderful, and it could be sent to anybody for any type of occasion. So it could be a birthday, anniversary. It could even be a Christmas card. Thinking of you, deepest sympathy. I mean, it's a great, I mean, if somebody likes birds, this is a perfect suite for them. All right, so the things that we're not going to be playing with today would be the folder and the earth tone shimmer gems and the natural tones linen thread. We're not going to be using that tonight, but that's part of the bundle. So if you, or the suite, I should say, if you like the whole suite and you want it all, one easy button, 164072, you get everything here. Now, I have a couple things to tell you. Besides ordering from these two catalogs, we have two other options that you can also order from. And that is, number one, the scrapbooking brochure. Now, this is an online exclusive, and it is in the online store. But I printed it off just so that I could visibly show the people on Facebook Lives what it entails. And they are workshop memory kits that, hey, you put 3 pages together and spreads, 3 2-page spreads is what I'm trying to say. And each of the memories workshop kit. Now, you don't have to do a scrapbook page with it. You could certainly do cards, home decor, and if you wanted to do scrapbook pages with it, you could do that. But I just wanted to give you a fun look at all the products in this. Now, Halloween might have been come and gone. However, if you have kids, if you have grandkids, and you want to scrapbook them, pages from just this year, this is quite the collection. And then Stampin' Up! Also introduced new product in this brochure available to you right now. We have double-sided, it's called a two-tone cardstock, and it comes available in Garden Green, Pool Party, Real Red, and Basic Black. Now, if you tear that, it has a white center, so you can do some really cool techniques with that. Also, we have, when Close to My Heart closed down, we brought over their White Daisy paper, and now we changed the name to White Willow, and it is a 12 by 12, so you could scrapbook with it, you can make cards with it, and it is a brighter white, so a lot of fun to play with. Then the other selection, now online exclusives, is only available online. It will not see a catalog, but a demonstrator put this together, and we have a lot of new things that just hit the new online exclusives, basically available November 5th. So the Cake Celebration bundle, and so that has dies. Now, when you have a stamp set and a die set, you save 10%. And then also the classic wedding bundle, very cute. And you could purchase them separately. You could purchase them together. The Happy Hibiscus bundle. Now this has a hybrid embossing folder with it. Just beautiful. I've seen some things. I have not purchased those. The Marbled Elegance Suite Collection. Absolutely stunning. Comes with a beautiful bundle using the stamps and dies. Then the Designer Series paper that coordinates with that. I did get the gold twisted thread that came out of there. Then the adhesive backed sequins. Now it doesn't show up on my, probably doesn't show up on the screen very well, but it's there. And then also part of that suite is the Gift Bags Combo Pack. Then I did purchase the Utterly Adorable Suite Collection. Hopefully I'll be able to get a chance to get in, play with that a little bit more. That suite, I've only made one card with it so far, and that is this one. And that is a fun fold, and there's the inside. I really think that this suite, this Designer Series paper is my favorite out of that piece. And then this ribbon, oh my gosh, it's just so soft. And you want to sit there and pet it. It is a great suite. And then also the Pretty Petals bundle, that is new. And that is something that's two-tone. So the flowers are one color, and then the dye, the filler in. So it's very pretty. Then also Umbrella Days bundle. Talk about scrapbooking pages right there. You got a bundle, so again, the stamp set and the dies. Then Among the Swallows, it's a stamp. And then a Perfect Pairs. And let's see, Sharing Love crafting stamp set. And then it's a sentiment-only stamp set to make meaningful and personal cards for your friends and family. The perfect way to brighten someone's day. If you sell hand-stamped cards, this is a perfect stamp for you to have on the back of the card so you're allowed to sell them. The Modern Herringbone 3D embossing folder, quite stunning. The brushed silver and gold foil, I have that. The Color Coach is now available, and that's only $12.50, number 166480. It does not include the in colors, just to let you know. And then there's other things that are from the so those are all the new things in the online exclusives. So again, go check those out. And the reason why I was talking about that was because this coming up week, we have a special. Stampin' Up! Is putting on a special, and it is wrapping up the year. It's called the seasonal sale. It, let's see, it says wrap up the year and kickstart the next with a steal of a deal on paper crafting products. There's no better time to stock up and save from the 2024-2025 annual catalog. Now, this doesn't include the online exclusives and the holiday mini, but these also coordinate with. So, I mean, 20% off bundles, 20% off designer series paper, 10% cardstock, and 10% off ink. So anything from the annual catalog is going to be on sale from November 13th through the 15th. So go in my online store and put those in and get a nice savings. Now, some of the online exclusives that we have out there are holiday related, and this one kind of captures a lot of the holidays. It's called Iconic Celebrations. That is in the online store, and I really love the dies that coordinate with that. Then don't forget about the Simply Zinnias. It's called the Flowering Zinnia Suite. I've done several Facebook Lives based upon this. Also, the Encircled in Nature bundle, that is on there. Then one of the beautiful holiday mega suites we have. It's called the Season of Green and Gold, and it contains 2 stamp sets along with 2 dies. And whenever you buy something that is in a suite, you also get that 10% coordination off. So this is the Changing Leaves bundle. So if you don't have this one yet, I suggest putting it in your shopping cart. Then I already showed you about the Marbled Elegance, kind of told you about that, and the Happy Hibiscus bundle. That's new, so you can start purchasing that in the online store. But those are not on sale. Now, the last thing I want to talk to you about is the virtual event that my friend Heidi and I are putting on. And Carolyn, welcome. I forgot your notice. I'm sorry. This is Saturday, November 23rd. It's not too late to register. So if you go to this, happy Sunday to you, my dear. So go to this, register, so that way you have your kit in time. What happens is Heidi produces 4 cards, I produce 4 cards, and then we make videos. And then we show them on November 23rd. And once those videos are done, we mail them to you. So if you weren't able to participate or get everything done, you still have the videos sent to you so that you can put those together at your leisure. If you can't make it at all on the 23rd, but register, we'll mail the packets to you. And again, you can put those together at your leisure. All right, so let's get going. And let me show you again what we're going to be. So in the Nests of Winter comes this birch wood 3D embossing folder. Now I just want to let you know that this one goes sideways if you were to, that's how the intentional artwork is done, but you can certainly go long way. But I'm just letting you know it is intended to go sideways. Then the Earth Tone Shimmer Gems. These do shimmer, but we're not using these today, but it's part of the suite. And I just want you to get a good look at it. And I mean, these are beautiful. Okay, then, because we're just going to kind of go monochromatic, well, not necessarily, but kind of. And then also the Natural Tones linen threads on page 31 in the Holiday Mini. And so those are the things that we're not using. But I just wanted to kind of show you what they look like. And then, so what we are using is the Winterly Treetops bundle. So we're going to be using the frame die that I've not yet used, and something that's kind of fun out of there. Then we're also going to be using the online exclusive Happy Little Things dies. I use this one a lot for small sayings. And then we're going to be also using the Sentimental Park. This is in the annual catalog, so this is not a bundle, okay? So you cannot save the additional 20% off, but you can certainly get something out of the annual catalog that's a bundle and save that percent. Now, let's see here. We're going to put that off to the side, and then here is the Designer Series paper that we're going to be playing with today. Hi, Karen. Welcome. And this Nests of Winter Designer Series paper has quite a few colors of cardstock that it coordinates with. And today we're going to be using the gray granite. And we're going to be doing some tone on tone similarly. I guess it's tone on tone. Yeah. So you guys want to see the card? I'm going to take a drink for just a second, and there you go. All right. All right. I'm going to chug down my water. Wrong throat. Sorry, wrong tunnel. Okay, so there is the Nests of Winter card that we're going to be making. And we're going to be using that fun frame. And so let me show you how I put this together. Now, just to let you know, I haven't done this yet. The last card that I made on Facebook Live, this was the card that I put together. And that was 363, so I have to take it and put it on Instagram. But that is the card that I put. There we go. So you can go back to 363 and watch how that was put together. You know how when you have, luckily it was only water, gosh. Okay, so here is what we're going to be playing with. And I told you it's kind of simple because the Designer Series paper is going to be doing all the work. And so I took a chickadee, and now you know how sometimes when you cut out and you have a Designer Series paper and you have something at the side, okay? You can certainly, this was at the side, and I'm going to show you how to use that piece right there when you do fussy cutting. And this is a pine cone from a different piece, but we're going to still make it work. Here is a piece of basic black. It's just a piece of scrap. This piece of Designer Series paper is 5 1/8 by 3 5/8. And this is the Designer Series paper, which is 5 1/4 by 3 1/4, 3 3/4. 3 3/4. A piece of basic white, and it is 8 inches by 5 1/4, and I scored it at 4. And a piece of gray granite. So this is going to be our card base. It is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. All right, so I am just going to let this sit here for just a second. And this way it allows me, or allows you, to come back, just give that a nice burnish so it sits down flat. And so if you happen to have this suite, you can come back, you say, wow, I really liked how Joy did that card. I'm going to put that together. Now, if you don't have this suite, then get it, and then you can recreate it. Or if you like it, you don't have it, you have something similar, I'm giving you ideas on how to do it. All right. Okay. I'm going to take another drink. And now we're done. Okie dokie. We're also going to do a little embossing. And okay, so let's get the fussy cutting out of the way. And then we're going to grab the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine and we're going to die cut. All right. So this, when you do fussy cutting, you want to take your paper snips and kind of go around and leave a little edge. You can do as much detail work as you want. I'm going to kind of go back in and fix something in just a moment. But you move your paper and keep your scissors straight. And that way you have a better control. And like I said, you can go in and out of all the pieces that you want, or you can just let it go and not be so detailed if you so choose. But not everything comes with the die. But I'm showing you how to use those pieces on the side, just like that. And I'm going to just fix that little berry right there. Kind of has a weird bobble next to it. Now it looks better. Okay, so I'm going to take that. Now we're going to do the birdie. And again, this is actually at the side of the paper. And I'm just going to show you how you can use those so that you feel like you don't have to throw that piece away. And I mean, it's so cute. It doesn't have a die, but those dies cut out several, designs on the birds that you don't have to color. And so again, let your paper do all the work for you. We're going to put that over there because then we can have our trash in one little spot. But I on Thursday, I wasn't able to do a Facebook Live as I was at work. Last week, my supervisor was on vacation, and so I was filling in for her, and I didn't have enough time to come home and get something set up. Generally, like today, I actually finished up my cookie list. And then I have 19 picked out that I am going to bake. And cookies and truffles. But I had to get that all figured out. I mean, you should see the amount of recipes I have printed from Facebook, Pinterest, magazines, and so newspapers, so Christmas cookie books. You know, when you stand in line at Cub and you see those little books, 50 best cookies. Yeah, I have a lot of those. A lot. And so I make cookies. And then I give them as gifts. I sell some of them. I bring them to work. Mostly it's to bring to work because a lot of people, don't do well with Christmas. And it's my way of giving a little bit of myself.
But I am literally in the kitchen from like 8:30 in the morning, 9:30 in the morning, till about, sometimes 3:30 in the morning. And so like a cookie recipe, I might make 6 batches. And so that might be multiple dozens of cookies. And some are truffles and some are, these are more gourmet cookies. It's not like, rum balls. Some of them have alcohol in them. I have, let's see, one with, I'm not going to do it this year, but one with Grand Marnier, which is a liqueur. The rum balls actually have Malibu rum in there. I have like a Jack Daniel's fudge, but I'm not going to do that this year. Okay, so I did all the little birdies and the pine cone and that. So that is good to go. We are going to do some heat embossing. Now, I prefer to cut out my design first and then heat emboss it, just because it's a lot easier for me to put it through. I don't want to squish it. I don't want to smear it. So we're going to do that after. And then it'll have a chance to, cool down when I put it together. So it's not gonna hurt it. And then this piece right here is going to get cut out with this piece. And when you put it on your sheet, I'm giving you a tip. So if you put this on a piece, make it so that it's equal distance all the way around, because if you cut it exactly, you might have some movement. So this will give you a better frame, and also it's easier for you to attach. So I'll show you that in a little bit. I'm going to grab my Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, and because this has a flat side, we want to put it in towards the rollers, okay, at an angle, okay, but we're also going to set this down on here so that it's going to be equal distance all the way around, and we're not going to chop it down. We're just going to kind of keep it, there's shadows, so I want to make it look good. Okay, and then somebody's going to get a chance to win this card. Okay, so I think I got it. All right, so we're going to put that down. Nope, we're going to put that down like that. And then I reuse my Post-it notes. And then that black piece, there it is. It's hiding underneath. Let's get those put up there just in case. And then this also is going to get die cut. And it's, like I said, this is a pretty simple card. Easy to duplicate. You can get all your pieces cut. And then cut all your birdies out and fussy cut them. Like while watching TV or something. Now, you don't have to go backwards and forwards. I just did that because, number one, I'm right-handed. And number two, I guess it's just easier to come back. All right. And so I'm going to put this on my magnetic sheet. And see, that just cuts that so nicely. Hi, Pauline. Welcome. And then here is the die. I guess I could take this and move this out of the way. Whoops, I'm sorry for bumping the camera. Okay, so we're just going to take this, lift gently, because all these fronds, and you can just take this and whack it like that, and then all your pieces come out. or you can use your people poker and get them out that way. Easy peasy. Throw it in the trash. Okay, so what I did is I just put my finger down right next to the leaf frond, push down and lift up at the same time. And then that way you're not going to rip anything, hopefully. And this is the piece we want, okay? Now you could certainly save this piece and use this as a stencil. And you can use your brush and stencil around, but it is designer series paper, so it's kind of thin. So I won't use that. Now, because we are going to be putting on dimensionals, I'm going to put it on my silicone mat. You can see it a lot better. Now we're going to use the mini dimensionals, and we're going to use my Take Your Pick tool. I'm going to put a lot of these puppies on. You could also use the long, thin pieces, but those are a little bit raised. The strips, the adhesive strips, the foam adhesive strips. Now those things are just a tad bit taller than the dimensionals. So I kind of want to keep this on the down low. And seeing as how we're using my people poker, might as well just keep going, right? And so, like I said, we're going to put quite a few on and trying not to, just picking the larger areas, and then we'll go back in with some skinnier pieces. We'll just cut off the edges. The mini dimensionals, I like the fact that they are easy to use and they have like a wider border at the edge. So I think Stampin' Up! Did that on purpose, so that allows you to get tiny pieces cut when you need them. And there we go. I think we're good, okay? And so then I'm going to take, I have two pieces right here, already cut. All right, I'm going to rip that and just put it not on every single one. All right, so here we go. We're going to grab my adhesive scissors and we're going to just cut tiny strips, and then we'll decide how many we use. Okay, so I'm just going to grab, and it took 3 of them right there, so I'm just going to rip one off and put it on a frond, and hopefully I don't have fingernails so they rip off as easily as the backings of these dimensionals. See? All right. Don't stay there. Come on, you little bugger. Let's go. And like I said, you would do these while watching TV. So then that way, your card, there we go, and the backing came off, and so they're both sticky. There we go. I think that is enough. Okay, so you can take those off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do not want to take the backings off of all of those. Okay, so we don't need any more right now. We're just going to we're going to use one for the chickadee. Okay, so now we're just going to stab and grab those backings, maybe at a slight angle. And once you start not lifting them, just take it and toss it and put it in the trash. I mean, this kind of helps prevent everything from sticking to you. Your pets, your kids. I saw a picture where a lady had her dog, and I had a dimensional backing on its nose. Not at my house. I think my cats would see one, and then they would try to eat it. Not necessarily a good thought, but let's push that down and try to lift that backing up. I told you. I don't have any fingernails. Come on, let's go. Ah! There we go. Now it's up. And this one. This is a cool card. This is the hardest thing about this card, is getting all the dimensional backings off. But it's easy. It's pretty easy. But anyways, I designed this card earlier today, and I was like, I can't wait to go on. And so here we are. I actually am on earlier than I normally am. Okay, so those are all, they got all their dimensions on. So this one, we are just going to add to the back flat. And I have a strange feeling we are going to run out of Stampin' Seal. Now, we're going to have the top and the bottom are going to be, it's going to show more white. And then the sides are going to be pretty close, okay? So then I'm going to stamp the inside first, just in case if I have to lift that up. I shouldn't have to, because the inside is going to be pretty easy. But, you know, sometimes when you mess things up, I'm here to show you how to take care of it. All right, so we're going to put adhesive on the piece. Like I said, this was on the corner. And so, showing you how to use those pieces without throwing those away. Let's see. I'm going to put that down right under there. There we go. Then, like I said, this is going to be a birthday card. So we're using the stamp set from the annual catalog called Sentimental Park. I love the fact that you have different greetings on the outside, and then you can actually do these greetings also on the outside and then flip-flop them. So I really, really, really like this stamp set a lot. And I use mostly, I mean, I bought it basically for the greetings. Have you ever bought a stamp set just for the greetings? Me. Okay, so we are going to go with Let's Celebrate in black. We're going to kind of put it over to the left-hand side. Oh my goodness. I seriously doubt that I can recreate that. No way in this world. Gosh darn it. See, this is the reason why. Ha! Nope. I'm going to give somebody blurry. Okay, so we're going to show you how to take care of that. Grr. All right, so we're going to put the lid back on. ThinkPad. See, this is why you follow me. Okay, so you are going to take this piece and flip it over. I call this the platypus side. And I didn't put these down too hard. Okay. We can fix anything. All right, so we're going to put that on the silicone mat and put those dimensional backings over there. Okay, so then we'll grab that platypus side and go under. hit it. Come on, get in there. There we go. And just slide that gently underneath. There we go. And you're not going to ruin your Designer Series paper. Woohoo! Can you tell I've done this before? See, I should have stamped the inside first. That's why you don't, yeah, don't listen to me. I mean, listen to me. Okay, see now we're going to attach this to here, and nobody is going to be of the wiser. Okay, so let's stamp the inside again. Well, we'll try to stamp it better. Okay. All right, so let's celebrate you. And I probably should be doing this on my, what do you call it? Adhesive. Hi, Judy, welcome. Okay, there we go. Celebrate. Let's celebrate. And then seeing as how we're using gray granite, we're going to use gray granite. And it's going to say celebrate you. All right, there. Gosh darn it. Okay, recycle. New sheet. I am going to get out my Simply Scored tool, and we'll score that at 4 inches and pretend this never happened. Just kidding. You stay over there. All right, and not on. Okay. I'm going to move this over here and grab my Stampin' Pearson mat because I really should be having that. That's not the reason why I messed up with that. It's probably just because I'm trying to go too fast. And there's no reason for me to go too fast because it's not like I'm running late or anything. Okay, let's do the inside of the card again. All right, let's do you. Nice. Tap, tap, tap. No squish, squish, squish. No kitty fuzzies that I could see. Well, no, I don't think so. Okay, so let's put you right there. Allow that ink to transfer. Okay, there we go. We got a U. Yeah. No, I was just irritated, so I wanted to start a new one. Oh, all right. We'll go, let's celebrate. And hopefully we can do it all. Nope, there's a kitty fuzzy there. At least I think it's a kitty fuzzy. It's not like it's coming from me. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, and so we're just going to let that ink transfer. That looks good. Yay. Okay, and we are going to use Wink of Stella on there. And then, we'll wash those off in just a second. We're going to reattach our pine cone and our piece right there because we're decorating the inside of our card as well. Now we can attach this to our base card because, okay, this is gray granite and this is one of the colors Stampin' Up! Said would look good with this Designer Series paper. And so we're going to put more adhesive on here just to make sure. And we're going to make sure the top and the bottom are equal. Pretty close. There we go. And then now we're going to put on our, I'm just going to gently lay this down. I'm going to try to do one side first. And lay this down. And then if I like it, then I will squish. Or I can lift it up and adjust. A little bit more this way. Squish. Okay. So it gives it kind of like a 3D look, if you can kind of see that. Okay, then now we're going to take this piece and we're going to put that over to the side here. Now we're going to look at, so we're going to put a dimensional behind the bird, and I would say probably right here. So flip the platypus side and put in the people poker, and that way they will right at the tip there. Okay, and then we're going to put a little adhesive at the base because they're going to hit the pieces around here, and then these are going to hit the cardstock or the designer series paper on the back side. There we go. So we're going to put that just like that. I mean, how cool. Okay, so then now we're done with that part. And we're going to need the mini dimensionals in just a moment. Okay, so we're going to grab a scrap piece of paper. And we are going to take this piece here. First of all, I'm going to clean off my stamps that I had done the greeting with, just because I do not like to let them sit. Squeak, squeak, squeak. I take my chamois and I just cut it into 4, so then that way I have enough when I do my classes. Okay, so we have the kit that is in the annual catalog, and we're going to be using the WOW Polished Silver. And hi, Carolyn, welcome. Okay, so I'm just going to take this piece of scrap paper and use my embossing buddy on it. I'm going to flip that over and use the embossing buddy. And I'm also going to do the embossing buddy on the inside of my tray. And that helps it. I live in Minnesota, so things can get staticky here. It's fall, it's coming into winter, so things happen. All right, so we're going to stamp with Versamark. And we are going to use the happy birthday. Whoa, that's not Versamark. That would have made me grumpy. Grab the wrong ink pad. Versamark is clear. A clear sticky ink. Mine's a dirty ink pad, but that's okay. It still works. It's very well loved. Okay, so we're going to go happy birthday. And I am going to move it over to the right, or I mean to the left just a little bit. And I am going to close this up. And I'm going to put that in there. And I love my reverse tweezers. And I'm just going to clip the back side, and I'm just going to dump the words on there, and then just kind of flick it off. Now I have a tiny Stampin' Up! Paintbrush from a long time ago. And this is what we used to watercolor with before aqua painters and before the water painters. So I am just getting all the tiny pieces that just decided to stay. I think that's pretty good. And it's not going to take very long to heat that puppy up, huh? All right, so then I'm going to close this up, and basically you just squish all that down, open this up, and put it back in here. I love this kit, and I love the fact that the embossing, the reversed tweezers, allows me to hold it. I'm just not going to put that back in until after I'm done with the video. Okay, and we're going to heat that up. And I'm going to put this on my, I'm just going to let it sit. Like I said, it's sticky, so it's very tacky. And I'm going to get my Stampin' Scrub, and I'm going to get that wet, and I'm going to use the Stampin' Mist, and that way it'll clear this off so that it doesn't allow it to be sticky as much as it would be if I didn't do that. Just because I don't like that photopolymer to keep that stickiness to it. Otherwise, you know, anything will stick to it other than powder. All right, so let's heat this puppy up. And I'm going to use, I'm just going to warm this up for a few seconds. All right. This is pretty cool. I got 5 people watching all at the same time. All right, watch how that shows up. It's just going to be very quick. Watch that magic happen. There you go. And I'm just going to do that over the front. And there we have it. Like I said, that was very quick. And then I didn't want to take this and put this now through the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. Even what I'd prefer just to die cut it first, and then if I'm embossing on there, do that. Okay, so then now we can finish that up. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this on the silicone mat, and we're just going to want to make sure it's dry. I mean, it's cool, so I'm not going to smear anything. Okay, so when I put it on here, this is lifted, okay? So I'm going to put on adhesive, just like this part, and then I'm going to put the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss, the mini dimensionals. Oh, it's been a long day. Okay. And we're going to put that in like that. And then we'll stab and grab those backings. Throw those away. I put them back in the trash so quickly that it doesn't clutter up my desk. All right, so we're going to grab that. And we're going to place that. Whoa, 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 whoa. I forgot something. Yep. Okay. I just designed this card earlier today. Why am I forgetting something? We'll just get another one. Okay. I have the silver trim. This is the silver and gold trim. It's in the annual catalog. I forgot. I was going to do that. So I'm going to put more adhesive because I'm not going to make a bow. It's going to look like a bow, but I am just making loops. And then I'm going to grab my scissors and cut them. We'll go back in and fix it. Lay that down, put that on top. grab it, separate and grab it. There we go, much better. And then now, grab that other mini dimensional. Put that on there. Push down, stab and grab. Woohoo! And then now we could put it on there. I'm like, I'm forgetting something. Okay, now we're back to where we were. We're going to stick that right there. I'm going to trim those ends. Got to have a little sparkle. And like I said, this is perfect for a winter birthday. This could be a masculine card if you wanted to. Somebody who likes birding. So it's really versatile. And then we're going to put gems on here. We're going to get rid of the silicone mat. Now we're going to use the Basic Gray and Smoky Slate Pearls. This is in the annual catalog. And so we have the lighter color here, the darker color, lighter color, darker color. Thank you, Judy, very much. Okay, so we're going to use the darker. And I'm going to use my putty part of my putty piece, or my Take Your Pick tool. And then we're going to put another bigger one right there at the corner. And then we're going to take a little one and we're going to put that right there. So we got 1, 2, and 3. We created a triangle. And now we're going to add the Wink of Stella. Okay. Then I'll just leave that. All right, Wink of Stella. Okay, so we're going to hit the greens, kind of like the black part of the birdie, and the greens and the berries. Okay, thank you, Carolyn. All right, and then we'll go to the inside and we'll do the bird, or the pine cone, and then we're going to hit the U, because we're celebrating. Thank you very much, Pauline. All right. Now, who wants to win this card? Okay. So that is today's card. And like I said, it was pretty simple if you didn't make the mistakes I did. And I wanted to go a little bit more off to the, there we go. So it wasn't so bow-like, you know, just had some edges and some trim. Yep. All right, so loopy loops, and I'll fix that. There we go, much better. Okay, so like I said, I didn't want it to be a bow, you know, just in case you did want to send it to, but I just wanted to add some interest, sparkle. You could certainly put rhinestones on here if you wanted to. That would be very pretty. So if you want to get entered to win, all you have to do is a thumbs up or a heart. That will get you entered. If you leave a comment, all you have to do is say hi, 2 little letters. And then if you share this on your timeline, that gets you 2 entries. Now, if you share this, maybe there's somebody on your timeline that hasn't touched their craft supplies in a long time. Maybe seeing this video might inspire them to make a card and send a card and then make someone's day. It could even be you. So share it. Also help get my name out there. I'm a little fish in a big pond. I see people out there with 300 people watching them at a time. I'm happy with 5. So share my name, and that I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Pauline. That I bless your heart. I really, really love this set. And if I could do, you know, no more, I mean, it's like, I really liked this one too. And I was like, okay, Joy, you got to do something different. And because I love this, Season of Elegance card. I mean, and the penguins. I mean, I wanted to do penguins today, and then I wanted to do the otters, and I'm like, you can only pick one. It's like, because I don't have enough time. And hopefully on Thursday I will be back and be able to do a Thursday Facebook Live. As I said, this past Thursday I was busy working. So everybody have a great week. I hope to see you on Thursday. And you know what? Make a card and send it. All right? Make somebody's day. Thanks, guys, for watching. Happy, happy, happy. Thank you, Sherry. I love that. It's simple. It's easy. The dimensionals are the hardest part. But like I said. All right, guys. Thank you.